From the mountain tops to the prairies wide, we carved our dreams where the wild winds ride. With pick and shovel we staked our claim. Through fire and rain we bore no shame. The red dirt stained our boots and skin, but it built the place we all live in. Oh, red dirt nation, rise and stand. From the treasures deep in the soil's hand, a family of brothers hand in hand. This is our home. This is our land. The river sang as we toiled away. Their whispers kept the fears at bay. Fields of gold from the seeds we sowed, a testament to the lives we owe. Though the wind may howl, the earth may quake, but roots run deep with every stake. The blood, the sweat, the laughter too. This red dirt binds me and you. Oh, red dirt nation, rise and stand. From the treasures deep in the soil's hand, a family of brothers hand in hand. This is our home. This is our land.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming tonight. As always, Nick here, Prospecting 406, co-host Carl Madley. Short Bus Rider is on a late spree. Travis is backstage, but lo and behold, look who we have here with us today. Dave, oh my God, I always have trouble saying it.
Go for it. Come on, go for it.
Right?
Varabioff.
Varabioff.
That's close enough. I've been called
Gold Bay Dave.
Yeah,
dude, me too.
Yeah.
Gold Bay, thank you so much for coming, man.
Yeah, and
hands down.
Seeing your intro, sitting here, it's the first time I've actually seen your intro, and it's just like, man, it totally resonates with me. Like the dig until you die. I've tried giving prospecting 3 times. I've been rich and broke, like broke, overdrawn broke, and said I'm freaking out, and everybody laughs. And then 2 months later, here I am again, digging in the dirt. And so, dig until you die. And then I like what you said about, the other thing that in your intro is about sharing our experiences and sharing our knowledge. And that's one of the things I really love doing.
Yeah, sharing the knowledge is the big thing for me. I twice a year do gold panning and sifting events for kids and beginners, rock shows here in town. So I genuinely am in it for the fun.
Yeah, so that's awesome. My dad took me panning when I was 11. I didn't know where we were going. We got there. He showed me where the gold was in the gravel. And the very first pan, 11 years old, 5 little match head size nuggets, and that was it. My life was written. It was just complete. I remember everything about that day, even now that I'm 62 years old. I remember every bit of it.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's a cool story. I didn't find that much my first time, so that is awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
and so what you're doing with kids too. You never know which one of those kids is going to be the next Gold Bay or whatever.
Well, we need the younger generation to keep it going. We can't have this dying. Don't want it just to keep being a bunch of old people doing it.
Yep. We are getting older.
Yeah, we don't get younger. I'm not old by any means, but then again, I'm not getting younger. So
yeah, I'm the same. I'm not old. I'm a kid playing dirt every day.
Well, like we said backstage, you're only working if you hate your job, but if you love
Yep.
what you're doing, you're having fun every day. You're not really working.
Yeah, I haven't worked in about 30 years, probably.
Oh, that's the dream right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm sitting at my gold mine in California. This is the Colorado Quartz Mine. This is our house. I live
Oh,
with
wow.
Brian Thomas and Kayla, of course, and you've probably seen them on social media. But the three of us
Mhm.
live here, and we have 3 other properties besides this one. So, and they're all within an hour drive.
Oh, that's awesome. So it's really, you can just go play wherever you want
Pretty
anytime.
much. We have placer, we have hard rock, we have underground, and then we have a combination of placer and hard rock and underground all on one property. So, yeah, we got it all actually.
Wow, it's amazing. Yeah, that's exactly what everybody would want, right? Like the dream.
Yep.
You can dig wherever you need and find some gold.
Yeah, it's like I used to like sleeping in, but now that I'm finding gold, I'm getting up at 6:30 every day, which is new for me for the last few years. And every day, like I go to bed at 10 or 11 at night, and I'm up at 6:30 and on my way to go play.
Man, yeah, that is the dream right there, right? Just playing until you're done. You can't anymore.
Yeah,
It's like
You said you had
my
about
weekends
3
every day.
yeah, every day's Saturday for me. I didn't even realize today was Monday until Travis sent me the link. I'm like, it's Monday. Holy crap!
Sorry, guys.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
They talked about you in chat.
This is
They said,
Stacy. This is
Marty.
406 Miner. This is the other original founder of
Hey,
Red
how's
Dirt
it going,
Nation.
man?
Going great. Good to see you. Good to meet you. Mucho gusto. In
Yeah.
Espanol.
Me llamo Nick Steichen. I
See,
know that. Just because
Dos
of the
cerveza, por favor. Baños.
Baños. See,
song. So you do all kinds of amazing stuff. I mean, it seems like every day when I catch a new one of your videos, you're scraping bedrock on above ground, and then the next day you're below ground with a scream and meanie looking for gold. I mean,
Yeah.
and you just told me why. You've got a claim everywhere.
yeah.
Do you have a favorite claim where you find your favorite gold? Don't have to give us a name or anything. Do you have a particular claim that you prefer?
Well,
You just have to tell us where it is at backstage.
Well, I tell everybody. I actually tell everybody where I find my gold, and everybody gets this very same question. Do you know where San Diego is?
Yeah.
Well, I'm nowhere
Only town
near
I've
there.
been to in California.
I'm not, yeah.
I'm nowhere near there.
Me either.
So, the Colorado Quartz Mine where I'm sitting right now, this is one of the most recognized mines in the world for the, ultra rare, ultra world-class gold crystals. And I found the most beautiful gold on the planet, literally at this mine. It won't be opened again by me. It collapsed 3 years ago when our house fell down. We had 5 feet of snow one night. House fell down, water coming in, walls were buckled. 2 weeks later, the mine collapsed. And so we rebuilt the house and we live here, but it's 180 feet deep. There's 4,000 feet of tunnel. It's got 5.5 million gallons of water in it. And I'm just not planning on reopening it. I had my bucket list dream done here. I've got, some really great footage from, just my early on videos where I just turn on my camera and shoot what I was doing. And in fact, I'm start promoting one of my very, very first pocket of gold ever that I found in an underground mine. I watched the video again last night, and I'm going to start putting out some content to, guide people to that full length video. It's quite interesting.
Oh, cool.
I watched it last night, and just, where I've come from that day is phenomenal. So,
And-
my favorite.
And then revisiting that, that first walk through, the first, is awesome.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize until last night when I watched it that was my first solo find, and so it was pretty cool to just remember that. And then I love being underground. I like all gold, but being underground, there's just something special about it, and it's like it's quiet. Your phone,
Oh, it's so quiet.
your phone doesn't work. It's just you get to blow shit up, and you stay underground when you blast, and you feel the concussion. It's just like, I don't care if I find gold today. I just set off amphonitrate.
We got to hook up with him.
Yeah. I was just going to say, if a guy had some questions about what he needed to do to open a hard rock mine, would you be the right guy to talk to?
Yeah. In fact, where I'm at right now, the project I'm working on, it was, well known during the original California gold rush. In fact, I stand on the Mother Lode vein every day. In fact, this piece that I found today, this was the bigger of the two.
Oh no, jeez.
That was literally a foot from the Mother Lode vein.
Oh my God.
What else?
How's it going?
Here was the small one that I found today. I found this one first.
Ugh.
But
No.
the Mother Lode vein itself doesn't carry gold.
Really?
The gold is not on the Mother Lode vein. It's on the cross-cutting veins that came up really late in the geological turmoil that happened in this area. The Mother Lode vein has anywhere from 8 to 25 layers that came up over different time periods along the vein. It's 108 miles long.
Wow.
And where we're finding the gold on the east side, which is the hanging wall side of the vein. But today, this piece was on the footwall side, which is really weird. So this one was on the footwall side. And
Wow.
I think what happened is I think that the Mother Lode vein sheared right one of the cross-cutting.
Carl's messing with the cameras. He's just
I'm
trying
trying
to
to fix it. Can you help me push the right button?
No.
No,
So-
but I'll try.
So it's him big and us tiny.
Yeah. I'll try.
And it
Let's see
works.
here.
So you get me.
You're good.
There
No,
we
that's not the right
go.
one. Then we'll just do you big while you're showing stuff off. Here we go.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll do that.
Well,
We'll do that.
I can show you some of the pieces I found. So this is the one today. I'll do the video tonight on this one. This was the first one I found today. I was talking about the video that I posted 2 or 3 days ago where there were, I don't even know how many pieces are in here yet. I just stuck them in a bag. So
Oh my God.
I'll process them, like I dig every day. I get home late. And so I'm not even cleaning these or processing them, but there was like 18 or 20 pieces that came out of that one little pocket the other day. You can see the gold all the way
Oh,
around.
yeah, you can.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That was one of your most recent videos. If anybody wants to catch that, it was pretty awesome to watch.
Yeah, I posted it 3 days ago on YouTube. It's like a 19-minute video. I just didn't edit it. I literally set the camera up, and you get all the boring parts. You get me talking to myself. You get, Mike bringing me the dog dish. Like, I didn't edit any of it. I just post the videos, and if you guys
Just
like,
raw dogged it, huh?
yeah,
That's
and then
awesome.
one of the things that's one of the
I'm
things
trying to
that
get it to change. It says, sorry.
Go ahead.
At least I'm not the only one. See, Travis, this is why we need you.
The
He's back.
buttons. I'll press the wrong button. I promise you this.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get me started.
Oh,
You don't get buttons.
you're not allowed.
Yeah, I
to
don't
button.
get buttons. It's 406 error.
You talk about the Mother Lode vein, and then they hang in walls. So you said it's 108 miles long. How wide is this vein then if it's been layered that much?
It's anywhere from, I've seen it pinched down as narrow as 2 to 3 inches, and probably 300 or 400 feet from where I'm currently working, it's probably 12 feet thick.
Wow, that's awesome.
Like it's
And-
like monstrous.
Does it seem to matter like how thick it is as opposed to where you're finding the good gold?
Well, it depends on the cross-cutting veins. It has nothing to really do with the actual Mother Lode vein itself. The Mother Lode vein runs north-south, and then the cross-cutting veins, they run east and west. And
The east-west ones are better?
Yeah, so there's not only do we have like 18 to 20 to 25 layers of quartz in the actual Mother Lode vein, but then we have different layers of sedimentary deposit. We have dikes that came up. So there's 18 or 20 different layers that are sandwiching the Mother Lode vein. And it's in those sandwich layers of sandstone and dike and andesite and slate. And there's red dirt. We have red mashed up. It was just kind of a really decomposed type of bedrock with lots of sulfides that turned red. And we've got gold growing in that red mud too.
Yeah,
Wow.
Red Dirt Nation.
See, what color is andesite typically?
It's a kind of a dark greenish blue, but it can be kind of gray as well.
Yes.
And so,
So it's that green-blue spectrum side, I
it
guess.
is. And it's
Okay.
super hard and super dense. And, you know, andesite is a metamorphic rock, or excuse me, it's an igneous rock that came up, melted. And then as it started cooling and cracking, then you would have the superheated, you know, gold bearing and mineral rich solutions come up into those cracks and fill them in and then deposit the quartz and the gold. And that's very similar to what happened here at the Colorado Quartz Mine. So we're on the very south end of the mother lode. And then Georgetown, California is the north end, and it's 108 miles from Mariposa to Georgetown as the crow flies.
So would the coloration be similar to like this greenish gray color I got here?
Yeah, it's very similar to that.
Okay.
Did you find something good, Nick?
We found something good, Stacy.
But what you're going to look for in the dike is it's going to be, the gold won't be in the andesite itself. It's going to be in the quartz veins that came into the andesite that was cracking as it was cooling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's filled with white quartz throughout it. Yeah. Yeah.
And then the other thing that's real interesting too is
go ahead. I'm thinking out loud. I'm an idiot sometimes.
Yeah. So here at the Colorado Quartz Mine, the dike is anywhere from 12 to 20 feet thick. And then we have the slate contact on each side. And the veins do run across they run east-west through the dike. They're dipping at 40 degrees. The gold is always on the slate contact. There's almost no gold that's ever inside the middle of the dike. There's only one pocket that I know of that was found in the middle of the dike, but most of the time it's where the where the slate meets the andesite, and then the quartz veins are there. And what happens is the slate has carbon in it, and it pulls the gold out of solution, typically.
Oh, okay. So the quartz comes up between the slate and the andesite, and that's where it's pulling
towards the other side, not the andesite, but the other one, the slate.
The slate. So it's pulling the gold from the slate. It kind of just, the slate's acting like a wall, and it's pulling all the goodies out of it.
Yeah, the slate was the original country rock, and then as it started faulting and shearing and getting uplifted as the subduction happened from the Pacific plate to the North American plate, it stood all that stuff up. It created Yosemite, which is only 28 miles from where I live.
Oh, wow.
And all of that subduction and, the incline of all the slate material created these huge fractures that got filled in with the andesite and the quartz.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
That's the best explanation I've heard of that so far.
Yep.
But I haven't had a chance to ask our local world-renowned geologists that ourselves either. So.
Are on staff.
World-renowned. Yep.
Re-owned.
Not renowned. Re-owned.
Yeah, Jim's a good guy. He gives us a lot of tips, and he usually answers a lot of our questions for us. So. And
most of the time yells at us because I'm stupid sometimes.
Well, let me tell you. In fact, I told one of the guys that I'm mentoring today on this project. The project I'm actually working on right now, believe it or not, is not a mine. It's actually a farm. It's an orchard, and I got invited to come and help this orchardist. And I'm like, I'm a gold miner. He goes, yeah, well, we think there's enough gold here to pay for the orchard. And so he gave me a week to come out and find out if it was something I wanted to do. So I went for a week. And on the second day, I found this one.
Holy
cow. And so I said, yes.
Let's take the orchard down.
Yeah. Well, no, we're developing the orchard. We're actually flattening out the area. We're, recovering the gold as we flatten the area. We planted a couple trees yesterday, and we're using the gold to pay for the orchard, and then,
so
the gold.
Is that
you have golden apples
scraping the bedrock and then metal detecting them the other day?
Yeah. Well, this is it's coming out of the same place. Here's the other interesting thing about this piece. Let me show you this. You'll love this. Let's see, how did it go? I found this piece the next day.
Jeez.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I wonder where that came from.
Yep.
Wow.
And that was 10 feet apart. They were 10 feet apart.
Oh.
Is that just from the blade of the machine, or is that just from
no, that was natural. That was naturally eroded out of the vein, and I found it where we were digging, where we were starting to do the land development. And So I'm very close to the actual vein itself. That's why I'm there. I'm looking
Wow.
for the sources. And I've been finding gold in veins, and I haven't found this big vein yet, but I'm probably tomorrow or the next day, I think I will.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that's awesome.
Those are golden apples, huh?
Wow.
Yep. I call it the broken arrow, actually.
Oh,
The gold here in Montana
This is
isn't
broken
quite
arrow.
so shiny and abundant, but wow.
Yeah. Wow,
broken
that's
arrow.
amazing.
Yeah, it's not a bad piece.
Yeah.
I found
That's not
that. I'd
bad at
crap
all.
myself. Nick would have to haul me off the creek.
I was pretty happy. When you see the video of me finding this one today, you guys are going to probably go, he planted it. Because I was just so calm. Like, I just knew that it was a big piece. I knew where I had dug it out of. I knew it was gold before I dug it up. In fact, I dug 2 feet by hand, and I said, enough of this. I'm using the excavator. So I just took the excavator, dug it out, and it wound up being right on top of the pile after I dug it out. And I just picked it up. I'm just like, yeah, that's a banger.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
I felt it in my hand. I'm like, yeah. That's a
by the way,
my God.
yeah.
I mean, you can see all the attached quartz to it. It was just, oh my goodness. That puts
Yeah.
my biggest nugget to shame.
Oh, yeah. Mine's a 10.
But yours is probably big enough to satisfy you, and that's what counts.
Yeah, mine came out of the wild,
Well, 1 gram's good for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a big one out of Lincoln, huh?
Yeah. Then I found a really tiny one up there too. But that one was in like a little piece of rock, like inside the quartz inside the rock. So that was pretty cool.
I've done some prospecting over in Montana. I lived in Spokane for 22 years, so I spent a lot of time in Idaho and Montana.
Yeah, we live in western Montana.
Yeah.
Close to Spokane, actually. Yeah.
So, Superior and Rabbit Creek and all that, the gold out of there is 98% pure. Some of the highest purity natural gold there is. I used to buy a lot of gold out of Superior.
Yeah, we got a buddy who.
Go ahead, Stacy.
Oh, I said we kind of have a buddy who up there, and he's got a bunch of mines that veterans are the main, the main source.
Yep.
They can go up there, and he has campgrounds for wheelchair, everything from wheelchair to backpack in for the veterans, and that's Lord Shadow. And everybody, subscribe. He's doing tons for the vets and anybody and everybody. He's an awesome guy.
Right on. And I see Swamp Dog asked me a question if I'm going to be back in Spokane anytime soon. It's kind of weird. I haven't been up there for a couple of years, but I still have a house. I will probably be there in December to sell my house. So yeah, I will be up there.
Wow.
Swamp Dog.
Getting rid of Spokompton, huh?
Yeah, I haven't been there. I haven't been there for 10 years. Don't plan on going back.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
So Olaf
Nice place to
and
visit.
Twit has a question for you, it looks like. Could there be an artist endeavor for forming things from the select specimens? If so, how about on-site or near the area, like an expedition experiment or just making awesome stuff that's unique?
Okay, you're going to have to read that to me. Okay, let's see. Could there be
I think he's asking if you're making anything cool out of those specimens or doing any unique artwork.
Yeah, for sure. So, one of the things I do is I do cut a lot of slabs on my slab saw. I have a cabbing machine. I do have, let me here, we'll pull out something that I just created recently. Well, here, I'll show you some slabs. Oh, I'll show you something that's cool. So this is a golden quartz slab. Let's see if I can.
So cool.
Holy.
That was
this
one
is
of the
some
things I was going to
some
bring
rock
up was
that came out
about
of
your
Mexico.
whole slabbing thing you got going on.
But
the cleaning of your slab saw the other day, or whatever that was.
look at this.
Those dice are cool.
Oh,
I saw when you made the video about those.
Yeah. So these
Those
are
are
golden
neat.
quartz dice. They're the only pair on the planet, as far as I know.
they're probably
You're not selling
weighted.
those, right?
Yeah. In fact, one of the things I need to do is I need to roll them 100 times and see if one of the numbers comes up more than the other.
Yeah, see if they are weighted. That'd be funny.
It'd be a good video. And those came out of this rock that started out with 65 ounces of gold in it.
Jeez.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
that was such a cool video watching you cut that thing up.
Yeah.
The amount of gold you got out of your saw
Yeah, it was like,
was incredible.
I think it was 14 ounces. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Holy.
14 ounces.
It was a lot.
How was it
Crap.
cleaning all that oil out of it, though?
What's that?
How was it cleaning all the oil out of your saw and out all the gold after that?
Yeah, I filtered the oil to reuse it, and then I took all the solid material out of it. And then if you watch the whole video, I did do a video that shows the entire recovery process. You have to incinerate all the stuff and
get all the oil off of it. And
yeah, so you incinerate it, then you're left with ash, which doesn't like water, and you got to use tons of Dawn dish soap to liquefy this ash into water and mud, and then you run it across the shaker table and dissolve the silver with nitric. And
jeez.
Yeah. But it's fun doing it.
Travis wants to know if those dice are for sale.
Yeah, they are for sale.
Oh, there you
cool.
go, Trav.
They weigh 40 grams.
Travis was also asking, wow, 40 grams. Whew.
Yeah.
Travis was also asking if you know of any awesome places to go prospecting, like public prospecting in Nevada. He's going on vacation there this.
Rye Patch is where most people go.
Right.
Rye Patch Dam, Rye Patch area. And you can get a hold of Jerry McMullen out of Boise, Idaho. He takes people down there all the time. He sells various metal. He sells all the major brands of metal detectors, and Rye Patch really is still one of the most popular places. I've never been there, but the gold that comes out of there is killer. Some of it's crystallized, it's big, huge leaf gold. Like Travis's brother found a huge leaf gold piece that was beautiful. And so yeah, Rye Patch is the way to go. I just am not familiar with anything public over there other than that.
Okay. Looks like we got another one of our co-hosts has made it backstage.
I agree with your Rock Butcher. I'm gonna roll. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take pictures of the dice. I'll take pictures of the 1, the 2, the 3, all the way around every number, and I'll get you guys to guess which number you think is gonna hit the most, and then I'll roll them 100 times, and we'll see what comes up. It'll be a fun.
There you go. That'll make a good video.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be a fun live.
Yeah, for sure.
So other than gold mining, do you go do anything else for fun? Any other minerals you go prospect?
I pick up quartz crystals whenever I'm digging. If I see any quartz crystals, I pick them up. In fact, where I'm at right now too, we get mariposite, which is a cool mineral. It's green and white, and it's as hard as quartz. It actually grows next to the quartz, and so I do pick that up. In fact, where I'm at, we might find gold in mariposite. It's been known to be found in that area. But other than that, no, man, I'm a gold miner. And if I'm anywhere else, I'm thinking about being back here digging instead of wherever I am.
Nice.
You're kind of like me. The gold is more than, quartz and garnets or any of that other. That's byproduct for me,
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah.
So
sorry for all those rock hounders,
I'm pretty much a purist when it comes to that. But I do, I buy, what I do is it's easier for me to buy. Like if I like a barite or a fluorite, or I like galenas and chalcopyrites, I just buy them in Tucson. This will be my 30th year going to Tucson. So I just buy them there.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, especially if your passion's gold, it's easier just to make the money and then buy the pretties when you're at a show. I get it. My
other thing that I enjoy though is artwork. I love original art.
Oh,
awesome.
Who did that picture behind you?
I got that at a secondhand store 6 or 7 years ago in Temecula, California. I walked in and it was like, boom, right there. I'm like, I didn't care how much it cost. I was buying it.
No.
And it wound up being $600. It's an original on plywood, and it's by a guy named Kaladin. And I looked him up on Instagram and I messaged him. I said, hey, man, I just bought this painting of yours. And he goes, I was wondering where that went. He said, I sold it to a woman named Beverly 8 or 10 years ago in Los Angeles for 20 grand. I'm like, what?
Geez. What's it worth now?
He said about 30 to 35,000.
Wow. That's on plywood.
Yeah. I just loved the way it looked. And it to me, it wasn't about the value of it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's got that 80s flair, when we were kids-ish, know.
Mm-hmm.
Look, she looks like Greta.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Captain Chaos has a question
Bridget
for
Bardot, any of that, the old 60s, 70s bombshells.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going with that. So Captain Chaos was wondering if you sell gold specimens, and if you do, if you sell them outside of the U.S.
Yeah, I do. It depends. I can ship to Australia, typically Canada. Other than that, it's pretty hard to ship. But Canada and Australia I can ship.
And it just goes to your goldbay.com.
Well, most of the specimens I sell, they don't make it on my website. You know, people know what I have. I have a pretty regular, set of customers that buys almost everything I produce. You know, I get people reach out to me on Conmigo. In fact, on my app is where I've been selling most of my specimens.
Okay.
I'll show you a sick one right here. This is from Nevada. This thing is insane, and I don't think the pictures will do it justice.
Holy backbone.
That's all cubes
That is all cubes.
on an
my
andesite
God.
dike with quartz crystals. These are little micro quartz crystals, and they're all intact. But this thing is
Jeez.
ridiculous.
That's
Holy.
so cool. Yeah, you got some of the coolest.
And that's
specimens.
that's natural finish, man. That is just naturally.
Holy.
What is that? 99 or 95?
No, it's probably 93.
Oof.
To form really good cubes and really good crystal shapes like that, you typically need 7% silver. In fact, most of the gold that comes out of Minor Ma's on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Minor Ma. She's my neighbor, by the way. She's probably gonna come. I just posted on her Facebook post today that I'm not going to enter the contest. Hey, Minor Ma, this is why I'm not entering the contest. I found this today.
She
I'll
actually
be
did have a
fair.
question for you up there.
Yeah, she said, what mine would I love to explore in the Mother Lode? Probably the two that I would like to visit are the Eagle's Nest mine, and I know the owner Danny quite well, and then the other one would be the Harvard mine in Jamestown. And I do have, I know a guy that has access to that, so someday I will get to visit them. They're just not high on my priority list,
All right, here's an out of the box. Where would be your bucket list place to go gold mining at?
I'm already there, actually.
Oh, well,
On the Mother Lode.
I figured so. I just,
Let's see. Well,
figured,
I've been to Australia twice. Probably a bucket list for me would be Brazil, near Mato Grosso, where they find all the crystallized gold down there. It's, muy peligroso, so it's not real easy for a gringo to get down there. I do have some people down there that I could probably reach out to. But Mato Grosso, Brazil, or Chile would be the other one. There's some really killer gold in Chile.
mine would be Australia,
Yeah, I've been to Australia twice. The thing is, last year I did spend 9 weeks in Sinaloa, Mexico, which is, yes, the state that everyone says is real bad. And I did spend 9 weeks there. That was a bucket list item. We had a lot of fun. I had 4 or 5 guys working with me. We had a D8 bulldozer pushing in this old river channel and found some pretty good gold. I broke even over the 9 weeks. Found a 5-ounce nugget was the biggest one. Found a 3 and a 2, and then had quite a few 100-gram days. So that was fun.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with a 1 gram day up here in
Yeah.
Montana.
It's up
100
there.
gram day. Could you
Quarter gram.
imagine?
I said a 1 gram day.
Oh. Come on, I'm shooting the moon.
Yeah.
There's some rich ground in Montana. Most of the good stuff's claimed up. So
Yeah.
if you're lucky to get on it, you're lucky. So
Yeah.
that's
And-
why we thrive through people like you, so we can see all this good gold porn.
Oh,
and not
yeah.
have to
Yeah.
find it ourselves,
I haven't even showed you the big one yet.
And you're not in Australia.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'd rather see gold from the United States than Australia.
Yeah.
One of the things that you just said, Nick, is really, I think, important for people to understand is that it takes everything. Every single ounce of your energy, your finances, your everything to be a full-time hard rock gold miner, or just a gold miner in general. What you said is it'd be nice to have a 1 gram day. Most people don't realize how hard it is to actually find gold.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for 52 years. I've been chasing gold for 52 years, 10 years as a hard rock miner, 30 years before that, hardcore placer, dredging, running wash plants, metal detecting, traveling to Alaska, traveling to Australia. And it's never been about the money. It's been about being able to do it. And then if you do it long enough, eventually you will get to the place where you land on it. and it takes 50 years sometimes.
Yeah.
And so, if I had a word of advice for everyone, it's like, if you love prospecting, that's reason enough. And eventually, if you put your heart and soul and everything you got into it, you'll get to that place where you can retire and find gold,
Yep.
But if you're doing it for the money, it's going to make it a lot more difficult, and it'll take away the enjoyment of it.
Oh yeah, I just love being out in nature. If I find a few specks, that's great.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I'm out with, let's say, Nick or Travis, and maybe sometimes Carl. And just the fun we have. How much fun did we have? In camp, and how much just togetherness. You know what I mean?
And what it is, it's not only the togetherness, but the thing that really keeps us doing this is that it is freaking possible to hit that 1 ounce nugget. It's possible to hit that 2 ounce nugget. It's possible to find those big bastards. You just got to keep at it. And sometimes you don't find shit. Like I'll tell you, this is a freaking true story, man. The last piece of gold I found here at the Colorado Quartz Mine was called the Moose. It was a 17 ounce crystallized gold specimen.
Jeez.
I found it on March 4th, 2020, which was the day that the COVID lockdown started, and you had to do social distancing. And we found it that day, and I thought, it's awesome to have a hard rock mine, because
get away from me.
social distancing as you can get. And me and Tim, the guy that worked for me, and Tony, my partner, we were just like, hey, this is freaking awesome, because we found 3 big pieces on this vein. Actually, found like a 5 ounce, 8 ounce, and then the 17 ounce was at the top. So there's these 3 big pieces. Just excited as shit. Over the next 3 years, mining 5 days a week, we found 9 grams of gold in 3 years.
Wow. Ouch.
And
But you were still having fun, though, I'm sure,
yeah, of
right?
course.
I mean, that's
You
the whole
kidding?
point.
Fuck, yeah. Like
Yeah.
you just, it makes it hard to push through those days, but every single day, like me and Tim, every single day we would blast, and then we go down and I'd say, Tim, gold or no gold. We always had a $5 bet, right? And Tim was just stuck on no gold, no gold, no gold. And he was winning every day, right?
Taking you to the cleaners.
Finally, we hit some gold, and we wound up getting like 9 grams of gold about 3 years later. But it was still the thing that draws you to it is we found gold here before, and the possibility of finding gold is still here.
And we just need to find it.
And that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what prospecting is finding it.
It's chipping away everything that's not gold.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Gold
They
would
call it
be easy
harvesting,
to
not
find if it
prospecting.
wouldn't be for that damn dirt and rock,
Yeah. And everything else that goes with it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you mentioned a bit ago about your app. And for those in the chat that don't know what it is, do you want to give them a quick rundown on this kind of cool little development you got put together?
yeah, the Conmigo.
Yeah, Conmigo.
So yeah, I've created an app. It's called Conmigo, and the reason it came into existence was that my girlfriend is from Mexico, and mi español es mejor, and mi novia inglés es no bueno. So she said to me, she said, "Baby, I want you to talk to me more in English." And so I was sitting in an Airbnb in Vegas, and I was playing with AI, and I figured out how to be able to communicate without the need of a translator. And then I showed Sean, who's been with me since the beginning of Gold Bay in 1999. And he said, I'm going to build this into an app for you. And that's what we did. So we've been actively developing it over the last 10 months. It came out on the Play Store and App Store about 2 months ago. And it is a multi-language messaging app that you do not need a translator. And when you see it in action, cabeza explotar, your head explodes. Every single person so far, 100% of the people that are like, what? WTF? Literally, that's what happens. And so, you can talk one-on-one with people in there, but the real power of the app is that, you can create groups, and those groups are truly international, and it doesn't matter what language anyone speaks. Everyone now understands everyone in the app, and I've got 180 people in the Gold Bay Private Reserve group so far. And so when I'm out prospecting on a day-to-day basis, the minute I find something, it gets posted in Conmigo. I find a nugget, it gets posted in Conmigo. I tell people what I'm up to. And then I'll post, I'll edit videos tonight and they'll go on social media, Instagram and stuff like that. But the other thing is every Wednesday I do an Ask Me Anything session where people can jump on. I'm giving away one gold nugget every Wednesday between now and Christmas. Something that I've found if you're a member of the Conmigo group.
Oh, wow.
Or if you're a member of the Gold Bay group on Conmigo. So if anyone downloads it tonight, after we get off of this call tonight, I will reach out and message every one of you, show you how it works, because it's
Okay. Yeah. I'll be on.
Flowing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool. For those of us who are definitely not multilingual, I think it'll help us bridge the divide and the gap.
Yeah, and what happened is once you see this thing in action, you realize there's no more language barrier around the world. Like there's literally the language barrier is gone because of my app, and I'm super proud of it. And it's fun to play with too. It's like I like seeing the Spanish words. In fact, one of the things I do after I show you how this thing works is I teach you some Spanish swear words, and it's hilarious.
Oh, but Travis is asking, how about English to Blackfeet Indian?
If the Blackfeet language is available, if someone has translations for it, we can add it. Right now we have 150 different languages. And here's the thing that's interesting. Google only has 269 languages, even though there's over 8,400 languages on the planet. And what we want to do is we want Conmigo to have the most language translations on the planet, within a year or so. That's one of our goals.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So Conmigo, then, is it work then not just for like communications and everything, but can you also use that as far as like getting your product out there and helping with like distributing your wares, so to speak?
We are actually, we haven't quite.
Uh-oh.
Got a little freeze action going on.
Yeah, technical difficulties. We'll catch up here in a minute.
I'm back.
There he is.
There he is. Okay.
Yeah, so we are adding storefronts and shopping carts. We're also going to have live features, live audio, live video with translations and subtitles and voiceovers.
Wow.
We're adding so many features. And then there's one thing that's super cool that's coming probably within 6 to 7 months that is gold related, specifically on the Conmigo app. So it's a lot more than just a translation app. It's not even a translation app. I don't like calling it that because that's not what it is. It's
a communication app.
It's a communication app that works with all languages in real time.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's an amazing idea. I would never have thought about even coming up with something like that.
When you guys hop on there after this call, I'll spend the time to get all you guys onboarded, and then you guys can all join the Gold Bay group, and every one of you will be entered to win a free nugget every Wednesday.
Cool. That's so cool. Who doesn't like that?
You guys know about wire gold, right?
Oh yeah,
I love wire gold. My favorite.
What's the biggest wire gold? What's the biggest wire gold you've ever seen on Matrix?
Oh, about that big.
Tiny.
About that big.
You're about to blow my mind, aren't you? All right, I better be.
I don't know.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
He gives us the finger.
In fact, I call it the fuck you.
Yeah, the finger.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's 10 ounces and 3 grams.
Oh my God.
And there's 5 wires on it. So there's a wire here, of course. There's the huge spinel coming up the back. There's a wire here. There's a wire on the front and a wire on the bottom.
Oh,
we're not gonna like you anymore. No.
Oh, what are you talking about? Just gonna watch more of this content
thing
now.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And you can see the striated crystals.
Oh yeah.
And you can see the octahedrons across the spine on the top.
Did you have to use any lye or any of that to clean that gold up, or was it in?
It had a lot more quartz on it, and I used hydrofluoric acid on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a lot of people, in my opinion, they will over prep a specimen, and the quartz looks crappy and stuff. So I did this one very carefully over time, and you can tell that the quartz that's still on here, it's natural. It's not sugary.
Right.
You know, a lot of times you get that sugary look. I made sure we didn't have that. We have a natural quartz that's not sugary, and I didn't whiten
Not
it.
all acid burned and
So
Yeah,
you've just
exactly.
figured out a better way to use the stuff without destroying the quartz. on
Look at the
specimen.
crystallization on that wire.
Yeah,
oh
it's just
geez.
the patterns, and you can see every indentation from the crystals that used to be on it. It's so
Yeah.
cool. Oh,
And just look how the gold just pushed its way through there, you know.
oh man, now though you have some impressive gold. You always have. But
Jeez.
geez, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, wire gold's my favorite.
Evening,
You
Sean.
sell like pater bags of wire gold every now and again, and I've always wanted to get my hands on one because I love the stuff.
Yeah, I will have some more from the Manhattan mine closer to Christmas. I'll have some wire gold from the Manhattan mine again, pay dirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll
Cool.
see. Hopefully, I'm not getting kicked in the nuts again.
Hey,
by
there's
then.
Sean.
Yeah.
There's Sean just hopped on. He's the programmer for Conmigo. He's been with me since
Oh.
1999. With
Oh,
yeah.
Well, welcome, Sean.
Hey,
Thanks
Sean,
for coming
welcome,
on and
welcome,
checking us out.
welcome. Somebody better get him a mod.
Yeah, I think
I think he's on
Travis's channel.
Travis's.
Yeah, we've had a
really-
few other people that have bounced in. Lord Shadow, Sean,
Oh, yeah.
Rothrock.
Lord Shadow is our artist and the veteran guy.
Excellent.
Any
What's up,
veterans
what's up?
in Montana, get a hold of us and we'll get a hold of Lord Shadow and hook you guys up and we can get you up gold mining.
Yeah, he's got a
That's
lot
awesome.
of claims up kind of north of Trout Creek in the
Yep.
good gold district of Montana.
Right on. Yeah, I love.
But
what
he's
you guys
also
are
got
doing.
other stuff too. But yeah,
I love how you guys are getting other people involved, and that's kind of what I'm doing too. You know, I've been mentoring Brian and Kayla for 4 years, and then on this property I'm working on now, this orchard, I'm mentoring the grandson of the owner, and you know, today he found his very, very, very first gold nugget ever with a metal detector.
Uh-oh.
oh man,
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. You stabbed
he's
it in his vein and now you mainlined him.
Well,
yeah.
here's the thing that's crazy. His name is Mike. I'm calling him Mike Lab because before today on this property in the last 2 weeks or so, he's randomly specced 3 pieces and just picked them up.
Oh,
Oh,
geez,
man.
right off the ground.
He was throwing rocks for Roy, which is my black lab dog.
Uh-huh.
And he reached down to grab this rock off of the wall he was sitting on. It was black, and he picked it up, and there was a piece on it. He broke it off, and there was gold on that piece.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Another
good
piece
grief.
sitting by where we eat lunch, and then I don't know where the third one was, but it was just on the wall a little further down too. So he's found 3 pieces. Today was his first time with a metal detector, and so yeah, he's
Oh,
hooked.
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
You
would be too.
mainlined him.
You find anything bigger than a speck up, yeah, you're hooked. Especially
Oh,
a
yeah.
detector. Oh man,
I see that someone wants a specimen of andesite.
yeah, it was Captain Chaos. He was asking if you have those or sell them or anything.
Well, I wouldn't
It looks
sell
like-
it. It's it's nothing. It doesn't cost anything. I can grab a piece from the mine tomorrow and just ship it off.
Andesite's
pretty cool.
that greenish rock, right?
Yep, and it's
Correct.
super hard. Like it's a hardness of 7 to 8. It's like super hard, super dense. When you hit it with a 3-pound ball peen or a hammer, it just bounces right off. Doesn't do anything to it.
Hmm.
And that's what the pyramids are made out of, by the way. So copper,
Gotcha, Nick.
Andesite?
yeah,
Oh wow.
andesite is
What was
one
that,
of the main.
Stacey?
Oh, I said I gotcha. I know what you were talking about earlier. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, you said you got started when you were pretty young doing this stuff, and then you've just pretty much stuck with it the whole time. No
Well, not
labs.
really. I started when I was 11, and you have to go to college and become a welder, and then you work in a fab shop building mining equipment. And I was always dredging or metal detecting along the way, but I didn't really get into it full time until about 25 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I was just
1999
curious.
was
Yeah.
when I kind of got into it full time.
Yeah. I was just trying to put the timetable together. I didn't get started. You mentioned the pandemic. I didn't even start prospecting until the pandemic when I laid off. So, my journey's been short, but it's been fruitful.
Hey, man, all you got to do is find a gram of gold nowadays, and it's $140.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Insane. Record high today again.
So Milwaukee Matt was asking if you had a piece to show. We were just curious, what piece of what, Mr. Matt?
The andesite.
Oh,
I don't.
got it.
I don't have
Not
one
here, no. He was saying you'd have to go
Uh,
to the mine to get one tomorrow to
Yeah,
even have
No.
one on hand.
I have golden quartz though.
Yeah. I got a bunch
Oh,
of
no.
quartz that's supposed to have gold in it. I don't know if it does though.
I was gonna look for a piece to show you guys of something else.
I got a bunch of quartz.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you have to show off, we'll take it. We love our gold corn on this channel.
Well, Olaf was asking a question about artistic stuff.
Okay, I do have.
It's got
Nice
a
little
phone.
nuggie there, Carl.
Yeah.
I know I don't even want to show mine after what he's shown off already. Oof.
Yeah. We're not worthy.
As Taylor would say, all gold is good gold.
That's a true story.
So here's an artistic piece. This was a piece of golden quartz that I
Oh,
turned into
nice.
like kind of a Star Trek sort of emblem logo that I just
Oh,
polished it
cool.
off front
It
and
looks
back.
like an expensive guitar pick.
Yeah,
It
kind of.
does, yeah.
That would be that's extra hard.
Yeah, no
So do you
flex.
turn a lot of your gold that you're cutting in then into different cabochons and stuff now?
Yeah, it just like I look at a piece and it's like, well, that's ugly, and I start cutting it, and it kind of guides me along the way. It turns out however it wants to turn out, it seems.
I mean, one of my favorite things to do is actually polish cabochons. So I was wondering if you do the polishing yourself and how
I do.
If
Yeah.
you really enjoyed it as much as it seems like it could be for people.
Dog tags.
Oh, geez.
Oh, that's a pretty piece.
Yep.
Oh man.
Another one.
Wow. All right,
You make-
I'll ask
you
the
make
question that
dominoes.
everybody wants to know. What are those costing?
175 a gram.
So then that would probably be what, at least 5 grams in each one of those minimum?
They're 20.
20.
Oh, they're
Ooh.
20. Okay. Mhm.
Woo.
They're thick. They're
That's a
four.
lot.
They're 4 or 5 millimeters thick, and they got gold. in
Oh,
them.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
okay.
yeah, I
Well,
mean, it's hard to tell how much something like that weighs when you're looking at
Yeah.
it
We
on
just-
camera, you know?
Really
I just
expensive dominoes.
figured I'd ask the question, you know.
Check out this rock. You can see a little bit of gold veining in it.
That
Yeah.
looks like what I could afford.
No, it isn't.
No, it doesn't.
Look at the backside where I cut and polish.
All
that
right.
one.
What's it look like in that big crack there, though?
Nothing
yeah.
yet.
Yeah, I
there.
see the shiny in it.
Haven't done anything on it, but yeah, that's what I just start. I'll take a piece and so here's a rock that's got gold in it. Well, you can't really see it until
It's
I do
harder to
this.
see until, that side. Wow. Good grief. And you're just pulling those out pretty regularly then, huh?
Yeah,
That's pretty
Jeez.
cool.
this is all my winter project. Like I just have to put stuff aside until the winter. I'm digging every day I can while the weather's good.
I was
So,
just going to ask, how many days do you have left in your season, do you think?
It's supposed to be a pretty good year this year. It's supposed to be a La Nina year.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Wicked.
Look at the
Oh,
edge.
man.
Gee,
Oh, good
neat.
grief. What, another 20-gram piece there?
I can weigh this one for you.
I don't even want to know.
I do. I'm just curious.
Well,
The thing's so cool.
Well, I do, but I don't,
It's 7.77 grams, and
Oh, okay.
this one's 150 a gram.
So it's not as thick as the other ones then, but still.
No,
just as
it's not
packed.
quite as heavy a gold either,
Oh.
Okay.
but it's still sick. So yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
Followed them.
Yeah. That's awesome. Like, ooh. One
Trying to
day.
find- I've
Yeah.
got a couple of little freeform cabs that I can't find. They're here somewhere.
Just
I'm
in
looking
winter
forward to the
trouble.
videos of
We
you
have
doing
stuff like
those.
this.
Dutchie's in the
that-
house.
Yeah.
They like
That's
bears.
the bear.
Oh,
Yep. I like the quartz and the bedrock that's stuck in there. Like it
Yeah.
really does help show off the gold.
I like the natural color of it too. Same
Yep.
thing.
almost looks like, that dusk, just as it gets night and the stars were coming out and you got the,
Buddy
The
over
what?
there from the Netherlands, Dutchie, thanks for coming in.
flash.
Flash is here. Thanks for coming in.
How many people are on right
earlier.
now?
Right now we've been holding steady at about 28. It goes up and down from there.
No, yeah. We're not a
Flash-
huge channel, but we have fun.
Yeah. Hey, Flash.
And
in
we
your
got
pan-
awesome guys on panel and interviewers or interviewees. Sorry.
Yeah. I see Flash in your pan was asking if I have some of that stuff on Gold Bay. Yeah, I do have some of the jewelry on there now, but as soon as I post it, it gets sold. I will post some more cabochons on there in the next, this week or so, but there's probably 30 or 40 just slabs on there that haven't been cabbed. If you want to cut your own cabs, that's available as well.
Wow.
Have you ever
And
had
I've got them at 100 a gram right now. I just haven't had time to jack the price up. So now
buy them now, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
that would.
by the way, if you're a member of Conmigo, 10% discount on.
Oh,
And it's only available if you're on Conmigo. And I do drop a 10% off discount. And that's for pay dirt, nuggets, cabs, jewelry, whatever.
oh, cool.
It's my way of promoting the app rather than paying Google for ads or YouTube ads. I just rather give you guys 10% off. I make like 1% on my product, but it gets another person over on Conmigo because it's like this app is sick.
Cool.
But then that also you got that person spreading the word. Either Conmigo
for sure.
grows or they just come to Gold Bay and buy. I mean,
I've got an ulterior motive.
Yeah.
Got to keep it growing.
Yep.
He's stealing your email addresses and selling them to the.
Ooh,
I'm
nuggets.
just kidding, man.
Just some
Oh, look at all those nuggies.
nuggets.
Those are just tiny nuggies. Oof. That's rounded. Look, is that quartz still too on it?
It is. Yeah, this is from Garden Springs, which is up near Placerville area.
Wow, that's bounced around a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's smooth. There's big gold up there too. I've spent quite a bit of time in Placerville. There's big gold up there.
Yeah, Travis has already joined. He says as soon as you showed a lot of that off and talked about the discount.
Oh, we have Jim Richmond on here. Jim Richmond is actually a good friend of mine. He's the inventor of the Gold Run, which is a piece of prospecting equipment that will elutriate. It will get your super, super, super fine black or gold out of black sand. It's just an amazing. I've got the number 3rd one ever built, and it's because of Jim that I'm actually doing this orchard.
What's it called?
It's called the Gold Run. So Jim's on the Conmigo group. If you guys jump in the Gold Bay group on Conmigo, he's got videos he posted today of it running and showing you how well it works with black sand. So you'll see Jim on there. And yeah, Jim,
we're big silicone mat guys, you know, with the hydrophobic, you know.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I kind of want to give you a quick thank you for that, by the way. So because of a recommendation you made to Discovery about my buddy Alan up here in Montana, I got to be in Dave Turin's backyard gold. You told them about Alan Robertson, and how he's making 3D printed equipment up here. And apparently, because of that, we got to do a little filming. So thanks. That was awesome.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
It's all about helping the community.
Yep, for sure.
So we're going to take a quick 1-minute break, play a little commercial here, give everybody a chance to get up and pee real quick, and stick around. We'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Oh, Red Dirt Nation, rise and stand from the treasures deep in the soil's hand. A family of brothers hand in hand. This is our home. This is our land. The river sang as we toiled away. Their whispers kept the fears at bay. Fields of gold from the seeds we sowed, a testament to the lives we owe. Though the wind may howl, the earth may...
All right. See you later, Ed. Have a good night.
Definitely
Hey,
not
American
1 minute.
Gold Prospectors, what's Brian doing tonight?
What's that?
Oh, saying hi to
Brian
American
Wilder's
Gold
in the house.
Prospectors.
Excellent.
Brian Wilder from
I know who he
Gold.
is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's
Right on.
more biggins.
Ooh, now that's cool. That looks like an actual leaf too.
Yeah,
It
I was
is.
gonna say that'd be a cool pendant. Well, depending on how thick
Oh.
it is.
It's
That
super
could fit
thin,
in
but
a
you
heartbeat.
could make it into a pennant. So we got these are all leaf gold from Calaveras County. I got these last week.
Oh,
Yeah, when I
wow.
order gold leaf, it doesn't come looking like that.
Yeah.
later, Lord
Oh,
Shadow.
man. So are you finding those nugget hunting then, or out of
I
hard?
bought these. I buy
okay.
I buy gold too. People say, here's the funny thing. I posted on Facebook the other day. I talked about, like at what price did you hear from me that you should be buying gold? And I've had people chiming in that 40 years ago I was telling them to buy gold and they didn't. And then I had one other guy say, well, I just find all my own. I'm like, I still buy and sell as much gold as I can, man. I spent 60 grand on gold last week. It's like, buying it too is not a bad thing. In fact, when I first started selling gold at my very first gold show ever in Monroe, Washington, I was selling gold for $10 a gram.
Oh, geez,
Wow.
ouch.
Everybody that bought gold from me at that gold show is happy as shit that they did.
Oh, yeah.
But so
Yeah.
I
So
bought some
buying
a little
gold
over a
isn't a
year
bad
ago.
thing either. If you can get a good deal on it and you want to stack gold, buying it's the way to go.
So, let's say us prospectors, you buy our gold too?
For sure.
Okay.
In fact, I treat prospectors fairly. Like a lot of places, they'll pay you 60, 65, 70, 75%. I will give 85% up to over spot, depending on what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
All
That's
sizes
very
too.
generous.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Can we
very,
get
very
his,
generous. I think I just got 70 on some gold.
Can we get his email address for maybe, because I know there's probably a few of them out there that wants to sell their gold to them.
Get on Conmigo. I'll treat you even more fair on Conmigo.
Conmigo, okay.
Yeah, my email address is real simple. It's goldbaydave@gmail.com.
I was
Okay.
saying, yeah.
Real
Well,
easy.
I was just putting it out there. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. Look, I appreciate that too. And I know that it's tough for people to find a good place to
Reputable
sell
people.
gold. Like not only is it hard to get, but then when you go to a pawn shop or a jeweler or a coin shop or somebody that's not specifically into placer gold or gold in quartz, they don't know what to pay for it, so they pay 60%. So it's not only did you work your ass off for it, but now you're getting 60%. It's like it's such a disappointment. So I want people to have a place to be able to sell their gold for a fair value. I got to make a few bucks on it too. So
Oh, yeah.
85% and up is what I pay.
Well, even, the people have even like specimens, and then like the gold shops and pawn shops say, oh, this is dirty gold, blah, blah, blah. We can't, pay you for your dirty gold, but yet it's a specimen that's worth more that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I see a question from Usually Right. How many YouTube gold guys put gold in the pans just so they have content? I don't know.
Not me. Zero.
I'm not a YouTuber, just so you know. I'm actually a gold miner who happens to film what I do. And the best way to actually tell that what I'm saying is fact is look at my video from 3 days ago. I just literally turned my camera on and did a real-time dig. It's like you guys are right there with me digging.
Yep.
A lot of your videos are like that. Someone looking over your shoulder, videoing you, scanning the hanging walls and the veins, and whether it's you scraping the ground up top above.
Yeah,
it always seems genuine.
Well, it is. It's just
my videos are always raw, uncut. I don't put music. Don't do this. Don't do that. It's just that's what it is, and these guys can say I do because that's how they are.
Yeah.
There's the people that are always, like Polly and Dan Hurd. I think I always see people saying, "Oh, you're just loading your pan," and I think those are the kind of people they're asking. Are those other big time name dudes loading their pans, not so much the average YouTuber like us.
Yeah, and I just happen to have a camera that it shoots everything all the way around you all the time. It's Insta360 camera, and it films everything.
I've been looking at them. Them are nice.
I've had I've had my 360 camera now for 3 years. In fact, the videos I shot the other day are on my X5. I just bought the brand new one, which is the X5. I've had the X4 for probably a year and a half, and it was time to upgrade to the X5, and I'm glad I did. It's sick.
I noticed you were reaching over and grabbing the tripod and moving it, setting it down. You weren't looking at where it was aimed.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at the footage afterwards. You just point the camera afterwards because it's filming everything.
That's so cool. Yeah, I need to get a better camera.
In fact, I posted a video the other day with Roy behind me, and he was barking at Michael. He's like, "Throw me a rock, roof, roof, roof."
Yeah.
I stood up and I said, "Roy, go, fuck," because he just wants you to throw rocks to him, and I didn't even know he was behind me, but it was like the perfect shot. I'm showing a piece of gold, and he's behind me going. So yeah, you catch stuff that you don't realize is happening, and
it's Cooper too, huh?
Oh, my dog? Yeah, Cooper's the same way.
Yeah,
except for it sticks with my dog.
Yeah.
Roy is pine cones and rocks.
My dog hangs out in the creek most of the time.
Yeah, I have my 3 dogs with me all the time. I have Roy and Camo and Poogie. They're the 2 pugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bugs, nice.
We got Cooper and Freya, and Freya is she's oh, where are you going?
I got a golden retriever mix and I got a border collie mix, and the border collie's pretty high strung.
Yeah,
she almost chased Stacy into a hole.
Yeah, my female pug, she's the high strung one. They know I'm leaving before I'm leaving. They're like at the door barking 5 minutes before I grab my keys. They know when it's time. I start putting on my boots and they're ready to go.
So do you travel to many other places inside the United States to go do prospecting just for the shits and giggles, or?
Well, not for shits and giggles. I will go look at projects that look like they could have some merit, whether it would be me helping someone get a mine going that will have good specimens, or, I can help people like, you were talking about the hard rock mining thing. It's hard for me to get away. It's got to be something that I know is ridiculously good to pull me away from this, because like I'm pulling gold every single day.
Oh yeah,
gold. Yeah. No, I just wondered if you ever take essentially like a vacation to go just prospecting for fun somewhere else. That's I guess
my vacations are with my family in Mexico. So my girlfriend and her daughter, who happens, she's my daughter too, like she just is. We travel. They both have their visas, which is great. So they've come up here. Took them to Disneyland 3 weeks ago. I was the Disneyland dad 3 weeks ago, and I'm meeting them in Las Vegas next week, and we're going to go up to Round Mountain Mine. They've been up there before, and they love doing the gold thing too. So we do spend time up here, but we do a lot of traveling in Mexico. Been all over Mexico.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Where's your favorite place in Mexico?
We really like Cancun. We like Mazatlan. We like Puerto Vallarta. We only live a 4.5-hour drive from Puerto Vallarta. We live 5.5-hour drive from Mazatlan. We can fly to Cancun for $30. We have the Volaris annual pass, so it's $30 for a flight. So we like it there too.
Oh, okay.
Guadalajara is just fun too. Like Guadalajara is a crazy, crazy awesome city.
What about it on the other side?
On the Baja side?
Yeah. No, well, the Caribbean side.
Yeah, that's Cancun, Tulum.
Yeah. The Gulf.
Yeah.
Okay,
Playa del Carmen. That's all over on that side.
My favorite place was Hell.
Hell?
Yeah. I think it was down in Cancun. It's a town called Hell.
Haven't been to that one.
And
I don't know if I want to go there.
And it was amazing. It was.
Yeah.
Oh man. No.
Well, I just love Mexico. I've been going there for over 10 years, like as often as I can, and I spend a lot of time down there. So
Jamaica when I went down there was a dirty filth hole.
Haven't been there.
Yeah.
No, me either. So, I guess who have you helped? That maybe we would know in the community that you've helped establish a hard rock mine, maybe.
There's really only one, and you wouldn't know, and it's not something I can talk about right now. Actually, I've got some things going on with that.
No, okay.
Yeah, no
Understandable.
problem. Don't
Yeah.
mean to
Just wondered if
No,
pin you
I
down.
guess it's
and
just
I
a
appreciate,
curious.
I
if
appreciate the
people-
question. It's just,
I guess I was just curious if people reach out to you a lot because you're so successful. I was just, I guess, curious if people reach out to you to ask you for help a lot because
they do. And there's the two things that I get mostly asked is I get probably 30 or 40 people a week sending me pictures of quartz, saying I've got quartz. It's like, is there gold in it? And they'll send me pictures. It's like, no, you have iron stained quartz, or you have, like most of the time they send me pictures of pure white quartz, and pure white quartz very seldom has gold in it. It does periodically. There are certain mines, but very seldom. And then the other thing people always reach out to me for, I get 100 people a week that want to come work for me. It's like, no, man, I've got my crew. Like mostly I work alone, or it's me and Brian and Kayla.
Yeah. Family and close friends.
Yeah. And it's just, the smaller the better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And in fact,
the more hands,
The tighter the knit, the tighter togetherness. Then you don't. Then there's no finger pointing. There's none of the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're all financially invested in it. Like we're equally involved in it, and it just it's like you said. Even with you guys creating this podcast, it's a bunch of guys that like hanging out. You guys created this podcast, and it's kind of the same with us in the mining too. It's the same thing.
Yep. And it's so like I had found a mine that I wanted to establish, and Travis and Stacy have been the two most helpful as far as like helping me get samples down and getting posts up the hill. So they are, while they might be under my name, they are unofficially like my right hand man on this thing.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
would trust him with everything. And Travis and all them, he would be on the claim if he wanted to, but he lives in Canada, so the United States says that's not cool.
The poor guy, he needs to get out of there. I left Canada 32 years ago. I lived in Spokane for 22 years. I've been in California now for 10, and I spend a lot of time in Mexico. So I just keep moving further south.
Well, if I can ever get this cool little business idea I have up and running, I could probably sneak him down here. From the Canuck stands.
Especially, Alberta at least is a fairly good province.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the better one of them all.
And they're willing to work with America.
Yeah, I've spent a lot.
We don't do political things here, but
Hermano de Oro. Look at that. Minor Ma's Spanish is getting way better because she's been on Conmigo.
Nope.
Hermana Familia de Oro, Minor Ma. Familia de Oro, para siempre. So what do we need to look for when trying to find those nuggets in the red dirt? You need to look for gold. So the one thing I'll say, and it's never been more true. The longer I do this, it's never been more true. Gold is where you find it.
Yes.
And there's been so many times where I knew for sure there was going to be gold there. We found gold here. The vein keeps going. The rock is the same. And then there's nothing. Yep. And then you accidentally, you're moving your metal detector down and you're setting it down. It's like, what was that? Hang on. And then, and it's like in a spot that you don't even expect. So the number one key thing to look for is where gold has been found before.
Yeah, that's
go there and freaking dedicate your energy and don't get distracted by shiny things. And when I say shiny things, like don't get distracted by the quartz vein that you see over there, because every single person that has driven by this corner, by the river, the Similkameen River, and sees that quartz vein, every one of them has stopped and looked. Yep. And it's there for a reason. The old timers didn't miss much.
No.
We are not the first people here. You got to remember that there was the 1849 gold rush, and then 1875 up in the Yukon and Dawson, or 96. And the gold rush has just moved around. And when you see a quartz vein, don't go after it.
Doesn't mean there's gold in it.
there's a million people that have been there before, but you want to go to areas that historically have produced gold. They didn't get it all. In fact, they didn't get 5% in most cases.
Right.
However, it's not going to be right there apparently immediately visible. You got to dig down through overburden. You got to break rocks. You got to chip away deadfalls. You got to move brush. You have to uncover the old areas where there hasn't been anything, or an old collapsed mine that maybe, that it wasn't worth it for them to go back because it wasn't high grade enough. You got to remember back in the day too, they were doing this for a living at $4 an ounce.
Yeah, I was going to say $12 an ounce.
20, 32. Like there were four major, four major price differences, but they didn't leave much. And they also went after the super high grade because of the price of gold. And so what was high grade to them and the stuff that they left behind, like they would have left 2 and 3 ounces to the ton gold. They were going after the 20 and 30 ounces, but
they wanted the big nuggets, like a placer claim.
Yeah.
They got 5 or 6 little nuggets. They didn't care about that. They wanted bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was there back then. So now we have to, I guess scrub up the scraps and we'll take the scraps.
Think about 2 ounces today. It's $9,000.
Yeah. So
back then it was, let's say at $10, that was $20, you know?
Exactly.
Yep.
Well, like I said,
So
when I first started selling gold, it was $10 a gram. So you'd buy an ounce of gold for, like I was getting it for $275. Now an ounce of gold is $4,400.
Yeah,
did it go up that much?
It's 4360 or 40. Yeah, it's 4360 tonight, I think. Last I checked.
Wow.
4,400.
What, a week ago it hit $4,000, 473.
I told a lot of my people that I've been doing business with, I said, when gold hits 3,000, it's going to 3,500 right away. I thought it would slow down at 4,000, but it didn't. It fucking blasted through 4,000. Like 2 days, it was like $4,100. It went straight through.
So what's who I saw said they might think it'd go up to 6,000 by the end of the year if it doesn't.
Well, not by the end of the year, I don't think, and I've been doing this a long time, but 4,700, and then January, February is always really good for gold. It's just really weird. This is my 30th year going to Tucson, but in January and February, every single year, gold goes up right before the Tucson show. So I'd say 5,000 by Tucson is my guess.
It really needs to stop. I need some gold for my pay dirt shows coming up. I can't afford $4,000 an ounce.
Yeah, 43.56 right now, people are saying. So yeah, it's up.
Get in the creek and start digging.
Yes, mining season's over here, dude.
I don't know, Trey. I don't know, Nick.
You could probably still get into the creeks, but
we were up at Butterfly last weekend.
My mining season's over.
Oh, and we had blue skies and 50 degrees.
That's not bad.
I had 75 degrees today. I love California.
Oh God.
I love California for the weather and the gold. I don't love it for a lot of other stuff, but where I'm at, my minor mom will tell you, like she's been to my house numerous times. We live in God's country. She's my neighbor. So like she lives like right down the road here. It's like where we live, mountains, no neighbors, blue sky, no light pollution, no sirens, no airplanes flying over, no nothing. It's like couldn't ask for a better place to live.
Oh yeah, California is beautiful. I went there in January, and I was told I was an idiot for swimming in the ocean without a wetsuit. I was like, dude, I'm from Montana. It is 20 below right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I dredged in Cedar Creek, just out of Rabbit Creek, Cedar Creek.
I know where Cedar Creek is.
And with a 7 mil wetsuit, I had an instant headache.
Oh yeah, you froze your left one off, didn't you?
Instant headache. Like you couldn't put your head underwater, man. It was like so ridiculous. And that was in July.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. The water's cold here too. It's
Yeah.
hard to put your feet in and your hands in, even in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
Well, last weekend I was in 2 pair of socks, a pair of insulated muck boots, and my toes were freezing in the creek.
Yep. Yeah. It's
And
just,
that's just, 6 inches of water as I'm, feeding my sluice box out of a 5-gallon bucket, and it's like, okay.
yeah. You need to put those what are those things you shake up?
Yeah, the foot warmers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foot warmer
The
things.
hot hands.
But even that doesn't help. And if you get a hole in your boot, forget it.
Yeah,
It's
no.
over.
Yeah, no,
Once
useless.
you flood those, and yeah.
And the duct tape, you can't put it on because it just cracks and breaks. The water's so cold.
Yeah. Shoe goo.
Oh,
Shugu, old tricks.
Oh, yeah.
Stacy usually asks this question, and I might have missed it when I went to get a cup of coffee. But if you could gold mine anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Already asked.
You already asked.
Yeah,
That's what you were talking.
like Brazil and Chile would be the two places.
Okay.
For me.
Rock
But
Butcher sent me a
quite
piece
frankly,
of
man,
quartz with a
I'm
piece of gold in it.
standing on the mother lode vein every day.
Why else
and
would
it's
you need to
like-
go anywhere else?
My first website was motherlodegold.com. I'm known as MLG Dave. MLG stands for Mother Lode Gold. So I'm home, man. I'm where I need to
Oh,
be.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
oof, well, how nice that must have been for you to land some claims on the mother lode.
Oh, yeah.
So
So
Yeah,
what
we
was
have
about
We have the south end, the middle, the east. There's the east belt, the west belt. Like the mother lode is a huge, big structure.
So
that would be awesome.
So how was it when you first went there and finally hit something, substantial? What was the thought going through your head?
Well, see, here's
Was
the
it holy?
I film everything. I literally have my camera on all the time, and I don't have a video of this one. You know why? Because I was metal detecting in the middle of the road, and I thought it was a fucking beer can.
No.
I was literally in the middle of the road. It was 2.5 feet down, and I thought, this is a beer can. And so I turned the camera on after I actually,
Oh my God.
picked it up. I turned the camera on to wash it and stuff, but I thought it was a freaking beer can. So it was just like, holy fuck, let me get back to it. And then I found this one the next day. This is the other half of it,
Well,
I have the
10 feet
camera
away.
on for all that. So
no, but I mean the very first time you hit that mother lode, that first time you found that area, what was kind of running through your mind? Is it like, oh my God, I'm not going to tell anybody, or
no, it's not.
I need to tell everybody? And
no, it's not like that either. It's like it's private property. It's gated. We have like 12 cameras up there that are remotely monitored. They're all cell phone cameras and stuff. So it's like not a big deal. It was more like I did the research before I went there because, I was told this is an orchard, right? And it's like,
right.
okay, well, I'm a freaking gold miner. But I did the research, the historical research, and then Jim, who's in this chat right now, and Conmigo and stuff, he told me a lot about it. He showed me some old maps from the area and, the potential of it. I spent some time last November, so about a year ago, across the gully from where I'm at now, looking for gold over there. And in 5 weeks, just across the gully, I didn't find a single piece of gold. And I was on the mother lode.
And
Not
you're going,
not a single piece. And no, it wasn't like, okay, it's not here. It's just I haven't found it yet because I did uncover three old mines that had been caved in either on purpose or, through natural processes of erosion. I did find some mines. I love being underground. Like the mariposite in this area, it's so thick. It's just like this monstrous. You walk into this place and there's this fucking green room of mariposite. It's just like, I don't even care if I find gold. It's like, look at what Mother Nature did, right? And I know the gold is there. We just weren't in the right spot. So, we're going to be doing some work together across the gulch next year. And so I had a very good feeling about where I was at when I did go and do the research on this property and then finally started digging. It's like, after a week, I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'm moving from where I was. I was up in Bear Valley, where Brian and I are digging. And I said, Brian, I'm taking off for a couple months. I'm going to go work this project for a while. And he's like, yeah, go, see ya.
So is there anybody who has ever done or considered doing like mine tours to show people some of these old places the old timers used to go to down there? Not
Where-
for mining necessarily, just for showing people tours.
Yeah, there's a couple of problems with that. One, MSHA is involved in every underground mine that's here. So
Yeah, that's a
so
big.
there's that, which we can't even take people underground at this mine because of the liability issues, MSHA regulations. People would have to do a 20-hour course online to become MSHA certified. It would be a site-specific certification, but it's like a 20-hour course just to be able to go underground here.
Oh,
It's 180 feet of ladders to go down. And then the other thing is, there's 5.5 million gallons of water in it right now. It's got 140 feet of water in a 180-foot hole.
Oh,
And then
geez.
4,000 feet of tunnel. So it takes 5 weeks just to pump it out. And then some of these other areas that I'm in, again, it's the same thing. It's like it's such a liability and insurance issue for where I'm at that it's not something we could do.
Oh,
There are, as far as I know, there's a few places you can go. You can go to Cripple Creek. There is a huge mine up there. In fact, I was up there last September, and I was going to go down in the mine, but it was closed that day. A week later, even though this mine has been operating as a tourist attraction for like 15 or 20 years,
you cave in.
3 or 4 days, yeah, no, it didn't cave in, but the elevator, it collapsed or it did a runaway or something. Like one person got killed, like 8 or 9 people were trapped underground. They had to search and rescue them. But 3 or 4 days after I was in Cripple Creek last September, there was an accident. So it's more of a liability issue. One of the things I wanted to do is here at the mine, after we stopped mining, I wanted to do wine and dine in a gold mine. Couldn't get the insurance. The insurance would have been.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Not even above ground, huh?
Well, above ground, there's not much to see. Like above ground, you can come here and you can look down and see water 40 feet down. But other than that, yeah, there's nothing else you'd be able to see.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I'm just curious because there's a couple places just west of us in Idaho that there's the 2 locations, a silver mine and a gold mine, that they take you in horizontal shafts. So it's like, oh, I wonder if there's anything like that in California. That'd be really neat.
Yeah, no, I've been selling gold to the one in Idaho for years and years and years for their panning. That's the one that's
Just in Wallace, I think. Yeah,
out of
Wallace,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, no, not the one in Wallace. It's the one that's just east of Coeur d'Alene. I don't remember the name of it. You're still in Idaho when you're
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it, but I used to sell gold for them for years.
Well, there isn't much east of Coeur d'Alene before you're back in Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's 2 main really towns there.
Yeah. It's just after you get past where the old Wolf Lodge is. It's about 5 miles past Wolf Lodge on the left. I think it's called the Crystal Gold Mine or Crystal. I don't remember the name of it. It was like 10 years ago.
There's state line, right?
But it's 5 miles east of where Wolf Lodge used to be. There's a mine there that you can do tours.
Kellogg or Silver Dollar?
Yeah, I can look
455. I got it right here, I think. Sierra and Crystal. Yep.
Yeah, it's the Crystal mine.
The Crystal Gold Mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Crystal?
Yep. I've got it marked. It's on my list for the next one I'm going to go see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anywho, does anybody in chat have any more questions for Dave? Get some chat questions going. Get them in while they're hot.
Well, they think about the chat questions. It's probably a good time to mention that we are still working on the fundraiser to help out, one of the members of the Red Dirt Nation and
Scrappy.
We're still accepting donations. We have decided to move back the actual benefit night or the auction night from the end of October to the middle of November on the 16th. Just scheduling conflicts with all of us trying to, and it was a lot. We didn't want to rush it and have it not turn out so great. So
right.
If anybody would like to donate anything to our fundraiser, just reach out to any of us. You can speak up in chat or email us, however you want to do.
You can talk to me on Conmigo. I'll donate a 1 gram Gold Bay pay dirt.
Oh, that is incredible.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Dave.
And then, and since he did offer, I'll explain how it works. If you do decide to donate something, we just have you hang on to it, And then when the winner bids on it, then we have you ship it directly to the winner for you, Dave, or anybody else that's going to be donating. So
Yeah, it's awesome. And I can just get Harrigan to ship it. I've got, Harrigan does all my pay dirt shipping out of Henderson.
Cool. Thank you very much. You're awesome, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Like I said, anybody else that's interested in donating, get a hold of any of us on here. And for those of you guys that are looking to get a gram of his, what'd you say, a pay dirt bag?
Yeah, 1 gram of pay dirt.
A pay dirt bag. I know we've got a few other pay dirt bags that have been pledged. I still haven't decided what I'm giving up right now, but I've got a couple different cool things pledged, and Lord Shadow's got some artwork. Oh, I know, I'm going to do a ring. That's one of them.
I got 2, and well, actually, I'm going to throw one more in from. It's going to just be an unsearched from my butterfly mine.
I've got a sticker pack and some swag, a little gold bag, just for a smaller prize to do. So.
Oh yeah, and I got a sticker on a picker, or a picker on a sticker, whatever it is.
I was going to say a sticker on. I like it. Picker on a sticker.
I was going to do a sapphire on a sticker, since I've got stickers and sapphires. So,
and it's not a booger.
Love it.
Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. I just got to figure it out. Either one of these cool Bear Canyon agates polished or something else.
Do you find any cool gems when you're mining, Dave?
Quartz crystals typically. And, if I see a cool quartz crystal, I pick it up. I don't know, they just go hand in hand. So I don't have anything super killer, but I do like quartz crystals a lot. And, we get them quite a bit.
You find a bunch of amethyst up there while you're doing it too? But
no, not where I'm at, but we do find the mariposite. One of the things that's really cool here, I can show you this piece here. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but where I'm at now, I have 5 different ore chutes. So as I was saying earlier, the gold bearing veins run east and west in between the mother lode vein and the dike. There's an andesite dike. And I've got 5 different ore chutes, and I've been able to identify 5 distinctly different types of gold coming out of each vein. And this is the 3rd one on the structure.
Oh, wow.
You can see kind of the little, they look like sharp cuts in the quartz.
Yeah.
That's where the quartz was contacting calcite. So it was a calcite and quartz vein.
Calcites wore out.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the calcites naturally eroded, so we have what are called the calcite casts, and you can see that the gold actually took on the shape of the calcite as well.
We got these massive agates here
Here's
in Montana
another one
that are encased inside of calcite, and the calcite wears out and leaves these really cool patterns in the agates. It's pretty neat. Wow,
yeah, you can see this one a little better because I haven't cleaned the quartz, so you can see where the calcite blades were.
Oh yeah,
and then the gold as well. It has the calcite shape.
So
on
the calcite's pretty sharp there. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that's neat. Very neat.
All right. So in this moment in time, you could probably pick up 120 grams or 120 ounces of gold right now in an arm's length.
Here or there.
I
don't
we
know.
don't like you anymore now.
I just stick it in bags and I'll process it later.
I'm taking that for lunch tomorrow. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Travis is letting everybody know, I believe, that Toronto just advanced to the World Series. So, congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't really like baseball that much anyway.
Yeah.
Who are the Blue Jays?
The only ones I ever watched was the Osprey, and now they're it's our farm league here. Now they're the paddle heads, I don't know what went on.
The only sport I ever watched was really hockey when I lived in Canada. I was a Canuck fan all the way through, but it's been 30 years since I've watched a hockey game.
Yeah.
I'm out there just digging for gold. That's where I'm going to spend my time.
Dirt's better.
Oh, John Doe lives 25 miles north of Mariposa. Big gold east of the Mother Lode too. Yeah, east-west veins. Been doing it for 20 years. John Doe, I'd like to meet up with you someday.
So that's what I was thinking, but I don't live down there, so
Yeah, well, 25 miles north of here is not that far. So he's probably where I'm at. He's probably where I'm working.
Oh,
yeah,
That's about 25 miles from where I'm at. So
there you go. Right by you guys can meet up real easy. That's how we ended up meeting all each other, Lord Shadow and everybody. It's in chat, like
yeah.
just, down the
John
road.
Doe, you can send me a text message, John Doe. It's 509-951-5604.
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
I like hooking up with
honestly,
the
I
local
forgot
guys.
that team existed, man.
What's that?
Travis, I'm just giving him crap. I forgot the Blue Jays existed.
Yeah. Yeah, Jim Richmond, it is an adventure at the highest level, and the people you meet up with and the things you talk about, and the life we get to live that is our passion. It's worth more than all the gold you find, is being able to do this as a living. I'm really blessed, and
Yeah.
I've been a millionaire and broke multiple times. I've said I'm quitting multiple times, and everybody just freaking laughed. And they said, "Oh, we'll give them 2 months, but it's usually a couple of weeks." And it's like,
yeah, and you're back at it.
Oh yeah, so.
We've all hit that frustration point where it's like, I'm done, I'm over, and just not doing it anymore. And then next time you go out, old Miss Mother Nature or the gold gods go, here, I'll give you a little, and then you suck you right back in.
It's like a slot machine, right? You're down to your last $10 and you hit $70. It's like, okay, when I get 50, I'll cash out. No, when I get to 20, and then you get down to $15 and you hit, and then you're at 130. It's like, okay, now I can,
Yeah.
Same fucking thing.
It's such a crapshoot,
Yeah.
I love it,
Yeah.
But it's kind of a bummer when your buddy is, digging 5 feet away and hitting more gold than you are, and you just going,
No.
Oh, are you talking about when I hit that patch of red dirt?
Is I hate taking beginners out. I hate taking people out that have never done it before, because they're going to find more.
Oh yeah,
every time.
Beginner's luck just
every time, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me and Stacy were digging in the same corner, and I went like 10 feet downstream from him and put my shovel in the dirt and found a patch of red dirt.
And it's just like, you freaking asshole.
I know. But the thing is, you're secretly happy, and it's
yeah. And deep down inside, you're going, yes,
we
cool.
share holes. I had the people come in, grab buckets out of my hole. I wasn't a greedy person.
I have to, except where I'm working commercially, but same thing. If I'm prospecting recreational, have at her, man. There's gold in that hole.
Well, that's the gold club we work at, right? So we've got the 4 claims, and the way I look at it is we're here to have fun and learn. So if I can show you what you're looking for, now that I've found it, you can get some gold, you can see it, you can get addicted. Let's have some fun.
Yep. And it's like, win or doubt, if you're not finding gold over there, I am here. Come on over. And it's like,
I want
whatever.
I want people to be as sick in the head as I am. So definitely, here you go, man. Go after it.
I want to see them, come back again and again and again, and try to stab that vein.
My first time in the creek with Jason with the Flower Gold Wizard, he saw where I was digging, and he said, "Come down here by me." And I was like, I just didn't want to be up in everybody's ass. I told him. He says, "No, there's plenty of room. Get down here." And then he pointed to a 2-foot area and said, "Dig there." And I started finding the most gold I'd ever found, and still nothing compared to what's on your floor right now. But
Speaking of my floor, Pioneer Paulie came to my house about 4 years ago.
Oh, and swept it up.
Yeah, I was running the pay dirt business here before I moved it to him.
I think I saw that video.
Yeah, and he came here. I wasn't even here, and he cleaned up the whole area, like my kitchen, the cracks in the table. In fact, Kayla will still come to the cracks in the table, and she'll scoop them out. She'll find gold because we still do pay dirt and stuff. But yeah, I think he got 2.5 ounces or something, just
oh geez,
all over the place. So
we're getting close to our 2-hour mark. I mean, it's still 20 minutes away, but I guess one question I've really been dying to find out is what is your favorite piece of gold you ever found, and why is it the Van Halen nugget?
It's not the Van Halen.
That's
actually
mine,
not
but
the Van Halen.
I know, but now it's mine. I just had to ask.
Yeah, I'll show you this piece, and I've got a video on YouTube of this one.
I think I know what one you're going to show. Oh no! Oh, that is so cool.
Wow.
That's cool. That is a good one.
Let me turn
That is amazing.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube of me finding it.
I would say I think I saw your video of that one too. Yep.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's called The Angel, and I knew it was special, and it was unexpected where I found it. We were finding quite a bit of gold, and this one was only it was about a 1/4 ounce of gold, but I got more than 100 grand for it.
Wow.
And I won't say the exact amount for it, but it's in most of the major high-end collector community and people that are into the really elite stuff, they've all said the same thing. It's the best piece of gold on the planet that size.
Wow.
And it is. Like, the picture just doesn't even do it justice. It's so mirror finish bright. It's just like dazzling. It's like a mirror, and both sides are just equally as good. It's just a spectacular piece.
Wow.
The video's on YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's on TikTok and stuff of me actually narrating over finding it, what it looked like when I first found it. I think I got some pictures of what it looks like when I first found it too. Hang on. Pretty sure I do, actually. But that's the piece
cool,
for sure.
Honestly, any of the gold that he has, though, would be a pleasure to hold in your hand.
Oh, yeah.
One of the things about crystallized gold, it's kind of a blessing and a curse. Once you find gold like that, you're kind of addicted to finding more like that.
Yeah.
So this is what it looked like when it came out of the ground.
Oh, it didn't look like much.
Let me turn the brightness down on my phone here. You could see it.
Definitely tarnished, though. But
yeah,
it had black manganese on it.
Oh, manganese. Okay.
Yeah, and
that's that black stuff on it. Okay. I thought that was
wow. Yeah, it doesn't look like gold at all right there. Just a few little, little striations here and there.
Mud on the back. That's what it looks like.
Up into that pretty specimen.
Oh yeah.
My God.
So this is by far the favorite piece. Like, this is the pinnacle. It was found on January 12th, 2018. That's
nice, Scrappy.
See you, Scrappy.
And that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like still in the vein. I could see just a little bit of it.
Oh, geez.
And then I chopped out the whole chunk of vein to get it out. That was the piece of quartz that it was on when I brought it up from down below.
Wicked.
Oh my God.
And then as you started,
that's what it came out as. Wow, that's freaking beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the lines, kind of looks like a flag a little bit, Yeah.
So,
it's just sick.
So when you find a piece of gold like that, where you can see just a bit of it in the quartz, how do you know that you can chase it to find something like that inside the rock?
Well, you use a pinpointer. You figure out where the gold is in it. You look at it under a microscope. You study it. And the thing that was interesting about this piece, though, which is really weird, is that piece of quartz that I was holding in my hand.
Uh-huh.
I took, the very first thing you do is you rinse the mud off. So I actually turned the tap water on in the kitchen sink. I put the rock underneath the water, and the whole end of it fell off. And the gold was just sitting there on the other piece of rock. I didn't have to remove any rock. It naturally fractured right where that piece of gold.
Wow.
So it literally fell off, and then all I had to do was clean the gold. It literally prepared itself.
Oh,
wow.
It was
some lucky
wild.
stuff.
I thought I broke it. I thought it
I mean-
fell off, but it was in the piece that was in my hand. The piece that fell into the sink had
Was
no
it
coating.
nothing?
Wow.
and
I
that
mean, I've
piece
seen
was
you
just
do
sticking up.
videos where you're like air chiseling quartz off of specimens.
Oh, yeah.
and doing
Air
all kinds of crazy
chisel.
stuff.
Oxyacetylene torches, acids, heat shock,
So
sandblasting.
what is the I guess the piece of gold that you wish you still had, you sold that you wish you still had?
That one.
Oh, that one?
Yep, Travis was just asking if you still had it.
No, you know, to be a gold miner and to be able to continue to do this life that I live, you got to sell shit.
Yeah.
I know you can't keep it all.
No,
You know,
yeah.
you
and
wish
so,
you could.
you know, the one piece that I'm not going to sell is that big wire. I won't sell that one. There's
The
a
finger?
plan for that one. Yeah. But as far as like, I don't regret that I sold it. I've, you know, been able to mine for the next 9 years because of the gold I've sold. So
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Miner Ma is asking me a question. Hey, Dave, is the Axe Gold Monster 2300 my fave? Interesting that you should say that. I love the gold, like the GPZ and the Monster are the two detectors that I'm using right now. The Axiom would be one that I would use as well. I haven't turned my 2300 on for years and years and years. It's just sitting here simply because it's super sensitive, but it also doesn't discriminate. And the Gold Monster just eliminates you having to do that.
Yep.
Here's something that people don't know. The Minelab 2000s were shipped today, and mine got shipped today. I'm one of the first people in the country to get the 2000. I should have
Sweet.
Nice.
I should have it by Wednesday.
Awesome.
They
Videos
actually
to
got
come, I'm
shipped
sure.
today to dealers, but I happen to know somebody, and I get one this week.
So you
That's
knew a
awesome.
guy.
And yeah, I did.
Oh, it pays to know people, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's we know a guy.
Yeah, and on the 7000, by the way, I do love the Nugget Finder Z-Fine 12-inch coil. I prefer it over the stock coil. It's better on the specimen gold. It's lighter weight, and it's just not as touch sensitive too. Like if you're bumping the ground, like I keep my coil on the ground.
So you would rather have a 12-inch coil than, let's say, a little 6-inch?
On my GPZ?
On that one in particular.
On the GPZ 7000, yeah, I use a 12-inch coil.
Okay.
And then you use the Gold Monster to pinpoint. So I have the Monster over my shoulder, and I have the GPZ. And when I get a signal, if it's, you know, non-ferrous, like I can tell the difference between non-ferrous and ferrous with my GPZ, just the tone. And then I'll pinpoint with the Monster and dig them up. In fact,
So you're
most
talking
of
about
my
the
videos,
Gold Monster 1000?
yeah, most of my
Okay.
videos, you'll see the GPZs laying on the ground behind me, and I'm using the Monster to do the pinpointing and the super fast recovery. It's just way quicker
So
to
it-
recover.
So you have a smaller coil then on
Yeah, it's
a
what,
little
6
what,
inches?
6 or
It's a
5
4-inch
inch
coil.
or
Oh,
whatever
yours
it is.
4. Okay.
Yeah, 4-inch round.
Oh, a little 4-inch. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're
Just
not very
wondering,
big.
you
That's
know.
what we have for the Gold Club is the Gold Monster.
Yeah,
It's a good
and
little detector.
working on it. Yeah, the Axiom is a phenomenal detector. I've got 3 of them. I let people use them. In fact, with the 13-inch double D coil on the Axiom, I found a piece of smaller gold than I could with my SDC 2300 with the Coiltech elliptical coil. No shit. I've got a video on YouTube about that too. It wasn't staged or anything, but the 13-inch coil on the Axiom found a piece of gold so small that the SDC couldn't find it. And the SDC
Outperformed it, huh?
It
Wow.
did. It's on YouTube. Go look, man. I posted it about 3 years ago.
Dang.
Blew my mind.
Holy cow.
Yep. And that's a 13-inch double D coil. Stock coil.
Okay,
The Axiom is a freaking killer machine, and it's lightweight, it's cheap. In fact, here's the other thing. On my Minelab metal detectors, I run Garrett headphones. The Garrett headphones are by far the best headphones on the market, without question.
Okay, so for the people who don't know, what is a double D coil?
A double D coil there's mono coils and then double D. So it's the design of the windings inside the coil. A double D has wires that go up the center and around the edges. And it's a coil that will you can discriminate with a double D coil. There's a setting on the metal detector where you can discriminate and you can iron. You'll be able to, in fact, Cole, how much do I trust the discrimination in the double D coil? I trust it a lot. I've used it a lot. And if I'm in a gold area, I still dig almost everything, unless I'm dead certain that it's like the grunt, because there's a little button on the Axiom where you push the button and it'll grunt, and that'll tell you that it's iron. Now, it just depends on how deep the target is, whether I dig it or not. But the double D coil allows you to discriminate iron as long as you're close enough to it, whereas a monocoil doesn't have discrimination capabilities. The windings are on the outside edge of the coil only.
Oh, okay. So double D is this way, and then the mono is just circular.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on the double D coil, your most sensitivity is right at the front of the coil and the back of the coil, or up the middle rather than the edges. The front of the coil is what you use to pinpoint with on a double D.
So like for the Gold Monster, is that the double D or is that a mono then?
It's a double D.
It is, okay.
And the Monster's a VLF technology, whereas the GPZ and the Axiom, they're more of a pulse technology, slightly different. So for the Axiom, it's not true pulse. I don't actually remember the name of the technology it is, because pulse machines, for example, the SDC 2300, the GPZ 7000, they don't discriminate iron. They detect everything. Whereas the VLF and the Axioms do have the technology to do it. Now, the new Monster 2000, it has a dual technology as well. I don't know much about it. I just knew I needed one, so I've got one coming.
Got the new toys.
Yeah, actually, Cole, who's in the chat right now, he bought an Axiom from me about a month ago. Have you found anything, Cole?
He says he's found it super accurate.
Yeah, it's incredibly accurate. I sold another Axiom to my neighbor, and he showed me a nugget that he found last week. It was like maybe probably less than a quarter gram, and he got it at like 6.5 inches with the 13-inch coil in an area that he'd worked heavily before with an SDC.
Wow.
So I have a question. On my property, on the other side of my property line is an old racetrack, and I own the bleachers. It was a stock car track in the 60s and 70s. So for 20 years, guys were sitting on these bleachers with coins falling out of their pocket.
Yep.
But they were also throwing beer tabs down. So every time I get out there, you get a signal every 3 inches, but it's always an aluminum beer tab.
You got to dig them. There's no way to discriminate those out. You just, you can get there are some coin hunting machines that will discriminate some of the pull tabs out, but then you're also going to be missing gold rings, gold coins, because they wind up the same on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of a feast or famine thing. What I would do is just freaking get out there with a little skid steer, scrape out 12 inches of that stuff, and run it through a wash plant.
It's not a bad idea.
Just run it through your sluice box.
Maybe I'll get down there and high bank. Yeah, I just run a garden hose down there.
That'd be the way to do it for sure.
You can come borrow my little trommel I built.
Oh, yep. I should. That'd be a reason for me to finally build one of those. Yeah. I do have one of those Chinese mini excavators. The neighbors would think I was nuts out there taking my yard up, but I'm not saying I wouldn't do it.
Okay. Well, anybody got any more questions for Dave? I feel like he's been pretty generous.
Oh yeah.
This evening.
Yeah, and then Wednesday night I'm going to be having my Ask Me Anything. It's an hour long. It starts at 7:00 Wednesday night. If you're in Conmigo, you'll get the links and stuff. But it's an Ask Me Anything type thing. I'm giving away a gold nugget and maybe some other stuff. But every Wednesday between now and Christmas, I am giving away a piece of gold that I found every Wednesday.
Cool.
You don't have to be on the call. All you have to be is part of Conmigo group and the Gold Bay group on Conmigo, and you're automatically entered to win. So
nice.
Yep.
Well, I'll be getting on that as soon as I get inside.
And we appreciate you putting in, a 1 gram pater bag for the benefit. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
You're more than welcome.
So but the thing that's going on is Scrappy, we're trying to raise him some money so he can get a trailer. He's in a rough living situation right now, so we're trying to get him a trailer.
I thought it was for a boot job, man. Half
He
grand.
might like that. I don't know. Don't give him any rough ideas.
Well, if you ain't
Yeah.
got a trailer, you might as well have boobs, right?
Well, no. Scruffy
trying to get
went
him
off,
there.
so we can talk about him now. No.
Yeah. And then for me, my family's, since my kid was diagnosed with Crohn's, and it's been a downhill slide ever since January. So these guys didn't even tell me they were doing it. I got wind of it when Stacy sent the wrong message to the wrong group chat.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, and look, happy to help.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, you're more than welcome.
So with that, I guess we'll
Everybody in chat, we've stayed strong, over 25 to 30 people pretty much continuously. So
Cool.
yeah, it's been great.
That's
And
awesome. Yeah, and I love seeing everybody. You know, a lot of people know me more than I know them. I know a few people on here, of course, and it's kind of weird how I'll meet people out in the wild and they're like, "Oh, Dave," I'm like, "Got your name? Oh, we've never met before," you know.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
nice
by the
meeting-
way, I've seen you on YouTube.
yeah, that's what happens a lot.
Oh,
so.
okay. Here's one. How often do you get recognized out in the wild?
Once a month at least.
that's what
Yeah,
Steve
once a
Rydell
month.
said.
What's that?
That's the same thing Steve Rydell said.
Yeah, but the problem is most people say, "Aren't you one of the Baldwin brothers?" I'm like, no. That's what happens, actually. I get told I look like Alec Baldwin all the time. So it's like,
You
aren't
do a
one of-
little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, at least they don't say Billy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh my God, Billy Baldwin.
Yeah. Well,
Billy.
Alec too, who is my, apparently my doppelganger. It's like, okay, Alec. See? Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again for coming up. We really appreciate all your time. This has been
Thank you.
an amazing conversation. We've learned, I feel like, more than I think we imagined this evening.
Well,
On the show and tell.
let's do it again, or I'll see you guys on my Ask Me Anythings. You're welcome to invite anybody over, and
Oh, I'll come watch this Wednesday for sure. Yeah, I'll be
and
there.
I'll hop on.
Yeah, we'll be on
Conmigo.
yours. Hell yeah.
Sounds good. And like I said, everybody that signs up for Conmigo tonight, I'm going to personally say hello to all of you, run you through how this damn thing works, because it's pretty mind-blowing. In fact, Minor Ma just said she saw that this podcast was happening on Conmigo tonight because I did promote it.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, hello all.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So-
thanks for coming in. We appreciate everybody, to all the new viewers. We appreciate you coming in.
I've just
And,
got to log in and I'll be on there. So
I'll see you guys shortly. I'm
Same
going to go
here.
take a pee and then I'll grab another DP. This is my favorite drink. And I'll see you guys on Conmigo.
Heck,
All right, we'll see you
yeah.
there. And
it might take me a
YouTube,
minute.
thanks
but,
again, everybody, for watching. Redder Nation, everybody, have a good night.
Later.
See you next
Good night, guys.
Thanks. Adios.
Thank you again.
Buenas noches.
time.